it's Feedback Friday, everybody. Welcome, and we're going to talk about Readymag today, where we're digging into brands and their emails here on Feedback Friday. Hey, Matt Helbig, what's up, man?
What's up, Matthew Smith? Welcome back to another Feedback Friday episode. We are longtime fans of the Readymag brand, so I'm really excited to walk through some of these emails.
I think I've been getting Readymag stuff for years in different forms, and I'm just super impressed with what we're landing on here. I think you found this, and I'm psyched you did, man. This enormous, beautiful live text, really cool, fun use of this sort of old school emoji. I think there's a name where it's more than just ASCII art, like this particular variety. What an interesting way. I mean, it's almost entirely black, and they're really using that to their advantage to create something super interesting. You know, this apply button is just really clear. They're using bullets, like giant bullets here to talk about specific things down the way, which I find really interesting. I'm just really impressed. The visuals just make a lot of sense. They're sort of clear and focused and interesting, but it's so simple. You know how I feel about with design golf. They've just really trimmed this up.
A solid par.
If you're going to be a design magazine, if you're going to think about design in your brand, if you're going to care about the things that Readymag does, you've got to freaking own your emails. They can't be shitty. And so I think they've done that here. And I'm pretty impressed with the way that they're using such minimal color. And then, man, look at that tight little footer. We were just talking last week about how footers seem like the dirty rest, like the milk after the cereal's all been eaten. This feels like fresh cereal right here. I want to eat that up. Delicious.
I feel like this one I can feel the grid. I feel like everything is sitting real nice. Everything's aligned right. The mobile and desktop styles feel pretty right to me. It's a well-coded, thought-out email. Everything sort of seems to have its place and definitely stood out to me in the inbox, something a little bit different. This is a great use of a really simplistic, pared-down email. To me, I feel like what they left out is really shining through.
Look at these interesting changes that they made to mobile, where they do June 8, 2020 over here, inspiration, which is here, and then they drop newsletter. A lot of people would just jam everything in, but hiding certain elements is okay as well, Speaking of hiding, I'm not 100% sold on these giant bullets in mobile, centered. I feel like they work incredibly well in this version. When you have a bullet that hangs off the edge, you call that hanging punctuation. And it works so well here, and then not so well here. Why not just mimic some of what you've got going on here and have a slightly less wide mobile email, or maybe pull the bullet left and put it over here? I don't know. Center just doesn't feel quite right to me, but everybody's got a subjective opinion. That's mine. So should we switch over to the next one?
Yeah.
Whoa, color. It's a big deal. It's getting crazy over here. They're asking us to stay creative at home. I can get behind that. They continue to use really simple layout here. Same kind of layout, introducing color this time, which I think is a nice change. Look how simple these graphics are to move people through. We were talking a couple weeks ago about Font Shop, and I think this is another really simple newsletter. There's just no nonsense, right? But they've done simple so well. They've nailed this approach. Everything is very elegant. It's so easy to read and scan. As a user, to me, I feel served by this because I can know really quickly if this is something I'm interested in, and I just enjoy looking at it. The value of actually just looking at it is great. Versus so many emails that we get in that we end up having to deny and not accept to our feed. They're just too busy, or they try and do too much, and they just don't get down to the point, and they're not enjoyable to look at, which is not just fluff. It's part of selling your product. That's why brand is important. I don't know, man. I'm kind of obsessed. I think I've got a crush on these emails.
When you don't use color and then using color, it really stands out. And I feel like they're using these graphics really effectively to express emotion or message. And it's really interesting to see when you include enough white space and balance out a well thought out design system that you're really letting the design system flex and take in some of these longer headlines, and they still work on mobile and desktop.
The only thing I would love to see is maybe a little bit of interactivity on these. Like just subtle, but it doesn't take much to add some interactivity to your buttons and things like that. Sometimes, depending on where you're sending your email from, coding and some of those kinds of things can be an issue. But man, look, can we just talk about the footer again?
Sure.
No, that's not. All right, everybody. This was a great one. I'm really psyched. Readymag, well played, my friends. Well played. Hey, listeners, viewers, friends, email geeks, let us know what brands you'd like us to cover. Let us know how we can improve or things you're looking for from us. Subscribe, like, love, give us hugs. We love all this stuff. So it's great to be here with everybody, even though we're virtual. All right, we'll see you next Friday.
See ya.